So for number 22, we're talking about the surface area of a cone, whose formula is pi r squared plus pi r L. And they tell us that the surface area is 4354. So of these variables, radius and slant height, which do we know? We know what the radius is, half of the diameter. So if the radius is 21, then we know everything we need except for L. And that's important because to find the height of this cone, that's this dimension here. The distance from the base of the cone to the vertex of the cone. How are we going to find that? Well, like I said, they've given us the surface area. And with the formula and the given radius in this picture, we can find the slant height, which in the picture is this dimension. Which means we can use this right triangle in this picture. They wanted to know the height, and we can do that using the Pythagorean theorem and this right triangle. But we can't find height until we know L, slant height. And thankfully they gave us the surface area. So with this formula, we can find the slant height, and then we'll substitute it into the Pythagorean theorem and find what they're looking for. Here we go. So square 21 times pi, and then solve for L. So let's subtract 1385 from both sides. All right, so it's gone on the right, and we subtract from the left. Next, we'll divide both sides by 65.97, etc. And the right side divided by that leaves us with the slant height, and the left side leaves us with about 44.996. Now that we know the slant height, we can find the height using the right triangle and the Pythagorean theorem. Leg squared plus leg squared equals hypotenuse squared. Slant height, which is the hypotenuse of this right triangle, is 44.996. Let's substitute it in, and we'll find h. All right, so 44.996 squared gives us this, and we'll subtract the blue 441 from both sides. And the last step to find the height, h, is to take the square root of both sides. And when we do that, we'll know that the height is approximately the square root of 1583, which is about 39.8